This one sentence can kill your conversation instantly. I don't know. Today we're showing you what to say instead, and how one small change keeps your conversations alive.
Wait, I say that all the time. You know what, Raya? I just realized something. Whenever someone asks me a question in English and I'm not 100% sure of the answer, I just say, I don't know. And the conversation dies.
What does that feel like?
It feels terrible. Like I'm shutting the door. But I don't know what else to say.
And that's exactly the problem. I don't know isn't wrong. It just stops everything.
So what should I say instead?
Here's what you need to understand. I don't know is grammatically correct. There's nothing wrong with it.
So what's the problem?
The problem is, it closes the door. It gives the other person nothing to work with.
Like it ends the conversation?
Exactly. Conversation isn't about having perfect answers. It's about staying in the conversation.
Oh, I never thought about it like that.
Most people don't. Here's the golden rule. Always add one extra word after I don't know.
What do you mean?
Instead of just I don't know, say, I don't know, but maybe, or I don't know, what do you think?
Oh, so I keep the conversation open?
Exactly. You're not ending it. You're inviting them to continue.
That's so simple but powerful.
Let's break this into 4 situations. First, when you really don't know, but you want to keep talking.
What do I say?
You can say, I'm not sure, but maybe.
I'm not sure, but maybe.
Perfect. This keeps the door open. Or you can say, I haven't thought about it, but.
I haven't thought about it, but.
Honest and engaging. What about, that's a good question?
That's a good question.
This buys you time to think and shows you're engaged. Or even, let me think.
Let me think.
Very natural. You're processing, not shutting down.
What's the second situation?
When you have a guess or an idea, but you're not 100% certain.
That's me all the time.
Then say, I think it might be.
I think it might be.
Shows you're contributing. Or maybe something like.
Maybe something like.
Casual and natural. Or simply, I guess.
I guess.
Very common. Natives use this all the time.
What about the third situation?
When you want to redirect the conversation back to them.
How do I do that?
Say, what about you?
What about you?
Perfect redirect. Or, what do you think?
What do you think?
Very powerful. You're inviting them in.
And the fourth situation?
When you genuinely have no idea, and you're okay saying that.
What's the difference?
You can still say, I don't know, but add a little something. Like, I'm not sure actually.
I'm not sure actually.
The word actually softens it. Or, I have no idea honestly.
I have no idea honestly.
Honestly makes it feel more human, less robotic.
So even when I really don't know, I can still keep it conversational?
Exactly. It's not about what you know. It's about how you keep the conversation alive.
Raya, why do these work so much better than just I don't know?
Because they give the other person something to respond to.
What do you mean?
When you say, I don't know, the conversation stops. But when you say, I'm not sure, but maybe, you're opening a door.
So they can walk through it and continue talking.
Exactly. People don't expect perfect answers. They expect engagement.
That's huge.
And here's the thing. Conversation isn't about being right. It's about staying in the conversation.
So I don't need to know everything. I just need to keep talking.
Exactly.
Let's see how this kills a conversation. I'll ask Raya a question.
Okay.
Hey, Raya, what do you usually do on weekends?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. See, the conversation just died. I asked a question, Raya answered, and now there's nothing to talk about.
I gave you nothing to work with. The door slammed shut.
Exactly. Now watch what happens when we keep it open. Hey, Raya, what do you usually do on weekends?
I'm not sure, honestly. I guess it depends on how tired I am. Maybe just relax at home or watch something. What about you?
Oh, nice. What do you usually watch?
I've been watching a lot of cooking shows lately. I don't even cook that much, but they're so relaxing.
That's funny. I do the same thing. I watch home renovation shows, but I've never renovated anything in my life.
Right? It's just nice to watch other people do things.
Exactly. See the difference? That felt like a real conversation between friends.
And it all started because I didn't just say, I don't know. I added, I guess it depends, and what about you?
One extra word changed everything.
You know what's interesting? Most people think they're bad at conversation because they don't know enough.
But that's not it?
Not always. Sometimes you're bad at conversation because you keep closing the door.
So it's not about having all the answers. It's about keeping the conversation open.
Exactly. You don't need perfect knowledge. You need open responses.
Let's practice in different situations. Raya, imagine someone asks you a difficult question.
Okay,
What do you think about the economy right now?
that's a good question. I'm not sure, honestly. I think maybe things are getting more expensive. What do you think?
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Everything costs more.
Right? It's wild.
Now imagine a casual situation. Someone asks about your weekend plans.
Okay.
Any plans for this weekend?
Let me think. I haven't really decided yet. Maybe meet up with some friends or just stay in and read. What about you?
I'm thinking of going hiking if the weather's nice.
Oh, that sounds great. Where do you usually go?
Notice, in both situations, Raya didn't have a perfect answer. But she kept the conversation alive.
I used, that's a good question. I'm not sure. What about you?
And the conversation never stopped.
Here's the truth. You don't need the perfect answer. You just need to keep talking.
And that starts with not saying, I don't know, and stopping.
Exactly. Say, I'm not sure, but maybe. Say, that's a good question. Say, what do you think?
Just don't close the door.
Don't stop the conversation. Just keep it moving.
One extra word can change everything. Now we want to hear from you.
Do you say, I don't know a lot? Or do you use other phrases?
Let us know in the comments.
And if this helped you see how to keep conversations open, share it with someone else learning English.
Try adding one extra word after I don't know today and see what happens.
Thank you for being here.
We really appreciate you.
We'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye, everyone.